O'Dowd's Matte Paste versus Templeton Tonics Grizzly. This is brand battle. Hello, hi, how are you? I'm well, I'm really well, thank you. I'm Robin, this is Man From Self, and this is Brand Battle, the series that sees me take two competing products and put them head to head in the ultimate product battle. And today we have the battle of the pastes. This is actually the final brand battle in this series. If you've not seen any of them, you kind of don't need to. These are all kind of just videos that sit by themselves and allow me to compare products so that you can find the best ones. We go through various categories here. Anything from the aesthetics of packaging and brand, smell, into more important things, consistency, application, styling, finish, all there. So you can work out the best products for you. I'll link all the brand battles before. This is actually the 41st brand battle. Incredible. And these are, O'Dowd's is the third time that I've done a brand battle. It actually won the previous two brand battles, but will it win this one? We shall soon see. I'll put links to those ones. But this is the first time that I've had Templeton Tonics Grizzly. This came as a suggestion from two of you guys, George in Greece, Simon in Norway. Thank you so much. Your suggestions are always so helpful. I tried this and I've been maybe loving it. We'll soon see. Okay, if you're new to this, press subscribe, all that stuff. There's a competition every week. This is the final competition. All the info down below. So this is quite a fair brand battle because they are both pastes. They are both pastes with supposedly a high hold, water-based, matte finish. So I like these sort of ones that we can really see which one you would buy. Now, looking at packaging and brand, O'Dowd's are quite minimal with their packaging. I like what they do. Their brand and their ethos is all about, I'm pretty sure it's for, what do they say? They say sensible grooming for sensible humans. That is it. And I like that. O'Dowd's Apothecary, good American. They make all this stuff themselves. They've just kind of grown. And I like these brands. They're really agile and they're creating loads of exciting products. So the brand is very true to them. It's not hugely exciting to look at, but it looks good on a shelf. And that's what's important, isn't it? Versus Templeton Tonics. I actually featured Templeton Tonics in the last brand battle, which was Summit. And I was talking about Chris Templeton, who set up this brand. I didn't know much about the brand. I was reading about it. I was really sort of inspired by his story and what he's doing with his brand, really as a one-man team. Grizzly is the bear. I'm guessing inspired by his times in nature and his walks. I think that actually is quite cool. I like when a brand has a bit of a something to them. And also this just like bronzy lid. Gorgeous, gorgeous Grizzly. So I'm gonna give, for a potential one, I actually do prefer the look of this, but I also like how this looks on a shelf. So I'm gonna give 1 point each. Okay, into ingredients. We are expecting water-based products, and praise be, they are both water-based. The difference in these, which I find quite interesting, and you might be thinking, what is a paste? You know, we often know what a wax, a pomade, a cream to a certain extent. A paste and cream tend to be these kind of hybrid products where these artisan creators can really kind of start to mix things in and take the best of that and the best of that and see what works. So when we're looking at O'Dowd's matte paste, they have got a clay in here. They've got a kaolin clay. They've also got waxes. They've got oils, like good stuff. So glycerin, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Glycerin, yes. So good for hydration of the hair and something which should be quite malleable with it. So I like that. Whereas we've got the kaolin clay in this, we've got a substitute for clay in here. We have got arrowroot. Now, arrowroot is one of those ingredients that I've been seeing a lot of, especially in these kind of like smaller, more, keep on saying it, more agile brands who are kind of picking up on these various things. Arrowroot is also something that's used in cooking as, I'm pretty sure, a substitute for like some sort of starch or flour. But this helps to swell the hair. It works almost like a clay would do. It can also pull out any of that excess oil. So I think that's quite interesting. They've also got glycerin in this. They've also got wax. So really, they are quite similar with the kaolin and with the arrowroot. I like these ingredients and I like what they should be doing. So it is 1 point each. Okay, into scent. O'Dowd's is labdanum and lime, which is a little sharp and a little bit sour versus the Templeton Tonic Grizzly. I'm gonna have to do it like that every time. Grizzly. It is like burning logs, scented, quite fiery, like almost a bit aniseedy, but it's got these sort of wood notes in it. I think if this was in a room scent, I think I would quite like that. Maybe in a potpourri, maybe something in my socks and my pants. But in this, I'm not going wild for this. So do you know what? I'm gonna give no points to each. Consistency and application. How do these products feel? How do they go into the hair? Really well, actually. We've got a potential 2 points on this one. The O'Dowd's is quite a sort of creamy paste. There's a slight resistance to it, so you kind of have to get the finger down. It kind of pops, you pull it out, you warm it up, and it starts to emulsify. And actually, the sort of the resistance in the hair, and we've had this with a few of these products, these brand battles have been, I would say, particularly hard because I've gone with really good brands, really good products. So there was actually a comment, I digress on this, but there was a comment about the points seem to be all quite similar. That's because I'm bringing you incredible products. I don't want you to waste your money on some of the crap that we've had before. I just want to get straight into the good stuff. And we're feeling that in products like this. Out, into the hands, warm it up, in. You're feeling slight tackiness, you're feeling a slight movement with it. I like it. Then with the Grizzly, slightly drier in terms of consistency. I mean, this product looks incredible. It's got activated charcoal in it. Charcoal's another good one for taking out the impurities and any sort of excess oil in the hair. So clays and charcoal are very good at that. Charcoal in the skin, I'm a bit like, not too much, because sometimes it feels like too much, but in the hair, pretty good. And this again does that. It's probably, I would say, less tacky, so less sort of sticky than the matte paste from O'Dowd's, but it still feels really, really good and actually very responsive when you are starting to apply that. So it's a solid 2 points each for that one. Styling is a potential 3 points in this, and I, again, think they are really very good. I think where the difference will come in this is if you maybe have slightly sort of medium to longer length hair, something which has got maybe more of that tackiness, like the O'Dowd's, but it also kind of goes into a little bit of a cream, I think could be quite good for you. It means you can kind of push it up and over, build in any volume, place it as you want it, versus the matte paste Grizzly by Templeton Tonics, slightly drier, so I'm thinking more for that sort of texture styling, more for those sort of bitty bits, pieces, as I've kind of got in my hair. This is actually Grizzly right now. And that's not a spoiler, or is it a spoiler? And you do start to get that sort of movement with it. But there is one which I think is more versatile in the styling and gives you a little more. So if you're thinking about maybe just like one in that. So I'm gonna give, yeah, we'll do it this way. I'm gonna give 2 points to Templeton Tonics and 3 points to O'Dowd's. Finish. How does the product look in your hair? Is someone on the street, is someone in a club, is someone in a bar, is someone in the library gonna say, hey, seriously, what is in your hair? And actually, I did get a, hey, seriously, what is in your hair the other day. I used O'Dowd's matte paste. I had a shoot, we were doing, I wasn't in it. It was for the channel though, you're gonna be seeing those coming up. Some really great haircuts and hairstyles. And I was there with the team and we were shooting and I had that in my hair all day. I did a couple of stories and there was questions from, I want to say about 7 of you guys asking what was in your hair. I really like it. That was what was in my hair. I love how this has this really very true matte to natural shine. It feels like the hair looks healthy. It keeps that sort of texture in it. It looks and feels good from that sort of styling, which is so responsive. I really like it. We've got a very similar sort of finish with Grizzly. There's texture, there's a matte finish, it's slightly drier, so probably more of that matte. But I really like how that looks in my hair. I feel very confident with both of these. There's a potential 5 points here. And I have to say, I really do love how these both look. So for me, it's 5 points each. Hold, so how do the products get on? First up, it's O'Dowd's. In place, looks good. Let's see. Live action test. Very windy, very wet. I have been shooting some hair content today in a barbershop and, oh, good this Edinburgh, and the hair has dropped slightly, but it's just sort of pieced back in. It's like a good malleable hold, even with this weather. Up next, Templeton Tonics. I have a really full day of filming today, so I'm going to be sort of moving my hair around a bit. I like how dry this product is. It's super dry, and so it means it's matte, or a sort of natural look, and it feels firm but without being stiff. I have been enjoying the dry texture of this. It has dropped quite a lot throughout the day, but I think that's to be expected. But I have been able to kind of just pop it back in. So really very good. The hair, obviously, it's gonna have some natural dropping. I don't use so much hairspray these days. I like more of this sort of natural look and kind of pick it up. I like the mess these days. I think there's something about sort of havoc, messy hair that I'm kind of just leaning into. So I think they're really good for the hold. Pick it up, piece it. It's not got that sort of heavy, weighted hold that we've had in a couple of products recently. So there's a potential 4 points here. I'm gonna give 4 points to O'Dowd's, really good. And I'm also gonna give 4 points to Templeton Tonics. Washability, unsurprisingly, as water-based products, and water-based products that are full of really great oils, these wash out no bother, and actually afterwards, your hair feels conditioned, it feels healthy, it's got a natural gloss, a natural shine. So I'm gonna give a really well-deserved 2 points to each. Price and value always comes down to where you live, postage and packaging, all that good import taxes that we kind of hate but have to do. If ever I was to have a shop, sign up to my newsletter, news coming very, very soon. If it's not yet already out, then I would love to stock both of these brands. Incredible. But the prices are around about the same. They're both the same size. I want to say 4 ounces and 4 ounces. $20 from their sites, or maybe from somewhere else. I actually think that's pretty good value for what you're getting here. Gorgeous brands, artisan brands that are creating, crafting, and good prices. So price and value, I'm gonna give 2 points each. So a huge 19 points for Templeton Tonics Grizzly versus a 20 points for O'Dowd's. O'Dowd's matte paste. I think they are both incredible. Thank you so much to Simon and George for suggesting Grizzly. I just think this brand is exciting. I like what Chris Templeton is doing. He's creating, he's crafting, he's moving, he's loving life. He's just creating amazing products. And I'm excited to really get my fingers into the other products. O'Dowd's, a 3rd win on Brand Battle. Really, really good. I'll tell you something, this is such a boring thing here. I get quite stressed out with all the products I have because some of them are really very good, some of them are utter shite and they kind of go elsewhere. But when they're good, there's a couple of good products and then I get into a way of doing them and then I forget about them. But so good. Styling is incredible. It's responsive, it moves. The hold is incredible, the finish is incredible. Really, really good. Slightly shorter hair for more texture. Maybe Grizzly for you. Slightly sort of maybe my length, medium to longer hair. I think O'Dowd's is just a solid one, but either of these are incredible. I am gonna finish this and I'm gonna finish this yet again. And thank you very much for sticking with me for this Brand Battle Series 5. Incredible. And this is the grand leaderboard from this one with a possible 21 points. O'Dowd's at the top, and I just think really, really incredible. So incredible that I'm gonna add to the man for himself, Holy Grail. Some of my ultimate favorites that I'm always recommending to you guys. But thank you very much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed this series. I will have more brand battles coming up, maybe just more like of the moment. I saw there was a comment before and some of you guys, quite a lot of you guys actually like that, so I'll be doing it. Make sure you sign up to the newsletter. Big news coming very, very soon about stuff I've been working on and I'm very, very excited about it and I hope you will be too. And the links to everything down below. Subscribe, more there and more up there. But until my next new video, thank you very much for sticking with me. Competition, enter it, the final one. Bye-bye.